So the big story today was something that we were really going at it last night. My incredible radio audience, very plugged into what's happening in the world. And this story about those war plans, the leak, well, the Atlantic has published all the details. That's the big story today. So let me give you my thought, and then tonight you can give me your thoughts. And I'm sure many of you will want to leave something here on my social media platform, and that's okay too. Look, there are certain things I understand. It's the story, trying to get the edge, the readership, your subscribers. You have an obligation, free press. I understand all of that, and I have the utmost respect for people who do it for a living. But I also think, and I said this yesterday, technology is like a power tool. Use it the wrong way, it can come back to really cause you problems. But when you use it the right way, it can really help you reap the benefits. But I also think we need to take a step back in time when it comes to certain things, especially classified information like this. You need to be in the same room together, face to face, right? But whatever happened, happened. But I'm not so sure that you really want to put out this sensitive information. That may be as bad as it being leaked. I'm just saying, I respect people in government, I respect the media, but sometimes need to know basis. If you think about our country and during some very critical times, like when FDR and Winston Churchill were having their meetings in the White House that no one really even knew about, I understand you want to get the story, but you also have to understand the ramifications of the story. And this is the story that we will be talking about tonight. I'm curious to think what you have to say. Should they have released all the details, or should they simply left it alone? And can you blame the president for coming to the defense of his administration? I understand that. But I also think, do you really want to continue to talk about this and release this sensitive information and stir the pot? I'm just saying it could be a hornet's nest, but we're going to talk about it tonight because that's what's great about talk radio, and that's what's great about being an American. You're Pratt Pack after local news at 6 on KDKA.